Hello, and welcome to another Big Data tutorial. Today, we're going to be giving a tutorial on how to create a bash alias for a popular GACRC command. So to show you what I mean, let's go ahead and get logged into the Zcluster. Now, once logged into the Zcluster, to check running jobs, you use Q, STAT, and this shows you that your jobs are running. So to view information about a particular job, you have to copy the job ID, and you have to do a Q, STAT-J, and the job ID. Now, when you do this, you will get some information, and you will get two large blobs of information. Here is a large blob, and this is also another large blob. And let's say we want to return just the information that's not contained inside the two blobs. So first one is SGEO path. So we can go ahead and copy that. We want to remove that. So to do this, we basically use the qstat-j command, and we pipe it into a grep function. And we use the -v to invert, and just paste in the SGEO path and click enter. Now, as you can see here, when we scroll up, we have removed that large block information. Now, to remove the other one, it's environmental list, so we just go ahead and copy that and go up for one and do a slash and another vertical pipe, and we go ahead and paste that in, and now we have returned the output without those two large blobs. Now, let's say we want to use this view for multiple jobs. Now, this is where we have to create a bash script in order to do this. So if we're happy with this output, you can use a different one if you'd like. If you'd like to remove a few more of these, you can add that to the function here. Just remember to put a slash and a vertical slash in to separate it. That's the OR function. So now to do this, all we have to do is copy this function that we want to use here, and we want to go ahead and create a new file. So to do that, we just do vi, and I'm going to call it qstat-job-id. And we're going to go ahead and make sure we're in insert mode, hit A for insert mode, scroll down a few lines, and paste that into the text file. Now, as for all bash files, we need to go ahead and grab the header and paste that in there. That's the header for the bash file. And here, we need to go ahead and set the job as an argument. So bash script arguments are $1, that's the first argument. So that's all you need to do right here. So all we have to do here, click escape, do a colon, W for save, Q for quit, and exclamation point. Do an ls command, and we can see that we have our script right here. Now we need to go ahead and look at the properties on our script. So we do ls.al, and that's going to show us our script is not executable. We need to go ahead and make the script executable so the system will allow it to execute. So if we do it right now, we do qstat-job. It will not allow us to do that. So to do this, we have to do chmod +x. We can go ahead and copy the file name we want to change to be an executable. And now we see that the qstat-job-id is now executable. So to test this, we can use, and we can go ahead and go up here and find our job ID, copy that, and paste that in, and it will give us the view. Now, the main problem with this is, let's say I move to a different directory. So if I move to the hangman.ai directory and try that same command, it will say command not found. So this means we need to go ahead and create a global alias for the user. Now, one more thing we might have to add here is that when you do an rm delete of all the files in this directory, you will also remove the executable. So the way I like to do it is to go ahead and move my scripts into a hidden folder. So when you do a remove, it does not remove the hidden folders. So let's go ahead and create a hidden folder right now. I'm naming this one scripts with a dot at the front, so we can do an ls.al, and it will go ahead and show us that we have a scripts folder right here. So we'll go ahead and ls that, and we'll go ahead and move the qstat-job-id to the scripts folder. So go ahead and move into the scripts folder. And we can see here, we have the executable inside of this folder. Now what we need to do, we need to go ahead and modify our bash profile to use this executable as the command we want to use. So to do that, we need to go cd into our main directory, and we do vi.bash rc. As you can see, this is our configuration for user aliases. So go ahead, go to the end of this line, hit enter, and go ahead and create an alias. So to do that, we do alias. And I'm going to use the alias qst because there's nothing using that command right now. So tilde key /.scripts /qstat-job-id. And go ahead and save that. And go ahead and now exit out of the GACRC. Now relog in. So now we can do a qstat. And we see we have our running job still going there. So we can do a qst now and paste in the job ID. Now what that will do is use our grep function in pasting out the job information. So to show you it works in multiple directories, we can do it to a different directory. And we can go ahead and do, and there we go. It has worked for multiple directories. This concludes the tutorial on how to create an alias on the GACRC.